and she's a little taken back, but hesitantly takes the
Who are these overly
offering.
friendly strangers?
Exactly.
Yep. Good girl, stranger danger.
So you are all offered cots in the main room here, as with the idea that if you want a bed that doesn't sway with the waves, we can pull out cots and blankets for you here.
I'll make excuses for myself that I'm more comfortable sleeping on the ship.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'm gonna wild shape into a cat and nestle myself in on the windowsill. Then die by the bitch. And also it'll be a good vantage point to like watch and see if anything happens in the town while we're like miles away.
I'm gonna stay on
You
a
get
cot.
a massive reaction when you shapeshift.
Under bed.
I'm gonna follow Tulia onto the ship because I don't know, she's a pirate and I don't trust that she'll stay. She might leave us.
I mean, Kate's gonna be on the ship.
Trying to have a secret rendezvous with a cute girl.
Oh, I don't have to go on the ship.
I mean, like that, I totally understand.
Now, are you going to stay in the house or back on the ship?
In the house, not on the ship.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
stay in the house. I'll let Tulia have her fun.
Besides, Caladan's on the ship too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so he can watch you guys do a secret rendezvous.
Okay, so
Vivian uses a
Tatiana
spell to
and
watch.
Vivian are staying in the mayor's house.
I'll stay too, so that
Okay.
way she can have her secret rendezvous.
And
Besides,
Seppi,
someone to guard them.
I turn into a cat and hang out on the windowsill. I never heard if that reaction was good or bad.
shock. They're very shocked to see somebody shapeshift. Up to this point, you guys have not used any magic or anything like this. You're an odd thing as it is, but now seeing that you can change shape from one thing to another really got their eyes going, kind of bugging out of their heads.
I might like loop around the mare's feet, purring, and then jump on the sill and just fall asleep purring. As no cat, because she seems the bravest. I feel like the rest of them are not that brave.
Alright.
So I'd rub on the mare and then go to sleep on the windowsill as a Kit Kat.
Meow.
Meow.
I'm a cat. I'm a Kit Kat.
I need accoutrement for my transformation.
Alrighty then. So Tulia goes back to the boat, and you go to sleep until then. You've got 3 hours at least.
I'll hang out, maybe. Paradon's intelligent, right?
Yes.
Yes, he is an intelligent undead with a jaw that's wired shut.
So he can't talk.
I'll see if he wants to play cards, and then when she gets here, you're a little bit intimidating, so why don't you go below decks?
Why don't you leave for a moment?
I don't know if
So
he'd take
Vivian-
orders from you if he only takes orders from me.
Orders.
You'd have to contact me and I could.
Suggestions.
I'm making
His
suggestions.
orders of what not to do. You have not banned him from playing cards.
This is true.
Oh no, he can play cards, but it was Tulia telling him to go below deck.
Scram.
Oh, got it.
And I wouldn't be ordering him. I'd just be saying, we've got somebody coming on board that you might scare a little bit, and it would be better if you're out of sight.
And most likely you gave him orders to be unobtrusive too.
Yes.
I mean, have we met Vivian? I don't think she cares.
Dear
But-
God.
If
That's why I was asking if he's intelligent, because if he is, then he can.
yeah,
Make
he's
someone his
intelligent.
understanding.
He's just angry and cursed,
So
so
with
I
it-
don't know how he would react.
Probably fine. I mean, it's common sense. Either decks, we don't care.
within the scope of whatever Vivian orders him, he can make his own decisions. Let's see. So you pull out a deck of cards and go to play a common game.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the game. He plays horribly.
That's what he gets for being dead.
It's okay, I won't keep his gold.
He doesn't have any gold because
Because
he's not bothered collecting any.
You're just playing to play.
I'm just playing for the love of the game.
So, come 1 a.m., you head up onto the dock, and the young girl comes down and starts talking to you.
Okay.
So, what is it you want to talk about in private?
Wanted to get a chance to, talk to you and get some stories from you. See if, you wanted to hear any stories from the outside world, maybe? Have a drink? Something that you don't have to pour?
Is this the classic bisexual? Is this a date or a hangout?
Gay panic.
Let's see. What's 18 plus 18?
36.
18 times 2. Or 18 squared.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever.
18 squared.
Not 18 squared, that's 18 times 18.
That'd be even more fun.
I'm a pirate. I don't math.
You can count your coin, that's about it.
Right.
You can calculate leagues and courses and things like that, but calculus is not your shtick.
36.
We're up there with reading. Never bothered to learn.
So you tell her some of your stories of the outside world, and she shares some of the things, interesting anecdotes about the people in the village.
I also have handed her a mug of ale from my private stock.
She sips it. Whoa, this isn't watered down the way most of ours is.
No, this is my private stock I keep on board my ship. Just for occasions like this. I'm actually hoping that, I might be able to, loosen her up a little bit so she talks a little bit more unguarded. So, I really never let her cup hit halfway. I just keep topping it off.
Right. Hold on a second.
I like this idea.
You have a conversation with her, and she starts getting a little loosened up. She actually heads towards drunk rather quickly.
Nice.
On the high tolerance.
It's at this point that she switches from common to a another language. She's kind of intermixing her words.
Interesting.
In that way that, you know, drunken people kind of, you know, inject German into their language.
And some of the stories that I'll be sharing with her are like sea monster lore and stuff like this about, you know, some of the great beasts that live in the deep oceans
that.
and things like this.
Excellent.
I'm guessing the language that she's throwing out there is not Elven.
It is not.
Cool. The only other language I've got.
So she actually, in sharing stories with you, says, that's nothing. I've heard of creatures like aboleths. From what?
Sea lore?
Aboleths are fish-like creatures. They're they're hyper intelligent, and they're known for basically mentally dominating people. What else? They're basically mind control masters.
Okay.
They dominate other species. They are aberrations, so considered to be unnatural and potentially from another plane of existence.
Have you ever seen one yourself?
Oh no. My father, though, talks about them a lot.
Have you seen one?
I think he did once.
Never met anyone that's seen one of those.
So it's at this point that you hear something behind you as you're sitting on the docks talking to the girl. Hold on a second.
Behind, as in from the water or from the island?
Sounds just behind her on the docks.
So it's coming from the island.
If you're at the end of the dock, yeah.
Oh, one of our viewers said aboleths have memories that stretch back beyond known history and then some, according to legend.
They are big nasties when it comes to aberrations.
Okay.
I like the phrase big nasty.
They're big nice.
So there's a picture of an aboleth.
Ooh.
Ew.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And they are whale-sized.
Oh, okay.
That's big.
So they're up there with the Leviathan.
Well, Leviathan's even bigger.
Okay, alright.
Leviathan could swallow a ship whole.
Okay.
There is a meow.
It's your
Meow.
mom. It's your mama.
Oh,
Say
kitty.
hello, mama.
Meow, meow.
Time to drink mom's water. Yes, you are, but you are not going to be successful.
So hearing something behind you, turn to look. And there are sneaking up behind you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Allowed to, don't tell me you want something to drink too.
They all have clubs at you, and they are within swinging distance. One of them takes a swat at your head.
Reflex.
Yep, reflex to see.
31.
Woo! Nice.
You managed to dodge his blow without him knocking you in the water.
Whoa, 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 dude. What's
What gives, buddy?
fuck?
my
Roll
first
initiative.
my first thought is like your girlfriend or something. What the fuck?
What the fuck, man? Don't be a bitch.
Use the
Don't
bracelet.
be a cock blocker.
Use the bracelet. We're not there.
This would be the ideal time to use the bracelet.
Yeah.
Black and Caradan are there, but or send the bird. Both. All the above.
But no, seriously, I'm just gonna be like, whoa, dude, hey, let's
Oh,
chat.
he said. Did you say roll initiative?
Yes, I did.
Indeed.
I missed that.
Sorry.
That's my perception, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let's see. I rolled a 19, my plus an 18, and I get a +2 to initiative.
39.
What the fuck?
Hey, that's part of my strong suit that I took was tried to always be first on initiatives. That way I can hit things before the magic starts getting thrown.
Valid.
The downfall, though, is some of my half of my spells are area effect spells, and you guys always get higher than me on initiative, so I can never use area effect spells unless I want to fuck you guys up too. So I'm like, stop getting higher than me.
No.
I wanna-
Or, form battle plans in advance.
Fair.
I have no problem holding my action either if it's needed. But for now, I'm going before they get a chance to swing me again.
Yeah, well, and it's gonna take us a second to get there, I'm sure. Probably do like
Yeah.
a full round before we make it there.
So, you do go first, but you are seated on the dock. You've simply managed to dodge out of the way to miss the club.
But I'm sitting?
Yeah, you guys are sitting on. You and the girl were sitting on the dock with your legs kind of dangling.
So in my brain, when they were walking up behind me, I would have stood up.
You didn't have time based on the attack.
Really?
Yep,
Even with the perception roll I gave you earlier?
yep.
Holy shit. Fine. Damn it. Alright, well, I'll use my first move to stand up then.
Okay. You want to roll in athletics to basically roll and keep up kind of thing?
Yeah. I can do that. Nat 20.
Okay. You are up on your feet, and no one has an opportunity to whack you while you're getting up.
I'm parkouring this shit. It's my ship.
Okay.
Go ahead, try and outdo me on my ship. God damn it.
There's your first action.
Alright. And then I'm assuming they didn't have any response to my dude, let's talk.
No.
Alright. Dagger to the first one. One who swung at me. And 17 plus 17. I'm sorry, my math is really sucking tonight.
Hey
34.
RJ. Oh my gosh, one of our viewers said Jackie Chan spin up.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Where
Okay.
is my other die? I can't find my D4. Oh, it's because I didn't get it out. Okay. So yeah, like mega to hit with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 damage from the dagger.
Is that your base roll?
That's with my pluses. Oh, no, there should be one more. 11.
11 points of damage with a dagger.
Yeah.
Damn.
I rolled a 4 on the nat 4, and I've got weapon special, special weapons. So I've got 3 there. It's a +1 dagger, and I've got another +3 for some medallion or something that I'm wearing. I don't remember exactly.
Okay. All right. And that critical hit that you just pulled for your excessive attack roll versus his armor class. Let's see. Okay. He takes 20 points of damage. And 20 points of damage, and the arm that had the club in it is now dangling at his side. You may have severed some nerves in his shoulder when you landed that throw.
Good. And
Live like a bitch, die like a bitch.
I'll look at all 3 of them and go, do you really want to do this on my ship?
Okay, everybody who's in the house, you get a wake-up call with a sense of danger coming through the flower bracelets.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger!
Danger,
Seems back
Will
into-
Robinson.
You guys have not yet attempted to get one for Kate, so you're gonna have to wake her up manually.
Alright. We'll wake
Actually,
her
maybe
up.
before I turn into a not cat, I'll go wake Kate up by kind of walking on her and rubbing on her face and meowing.
As a
You don't
cat.
have time. Because once you're woken up, you see shadowy figures creeping through the room towards each of you.
All right. So real quick, I was gonna mention this earlier, but now also might be a really good time to mention this. I don't remember ever getting my snake eye earrings back. I gave the snake eyes to the guy and was trying to get them to make the earrings or something that would be close enough to my eyes that I would get dark vision, and we never talked about it. Everybody else had like gotten their stuff back, their armor, their special made armor and stuff.
You did get them back.
Okay, because I didn't write it down on my sheet anywhere, so I just wanted to make sure I was able to get my earrings made. They're just the big ones that actually, they're not dangly, they go through the ear, and I get dark vision now, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, is it dark? Can I see them? Other than the fact that they're shadowy?
On that note,
In the dark, you only see black and white,
Okay.
and you see these gray humanoid forms moving towards you.
Are they cloaked? Can I tell if it's like just a cloak? Because I can see like the shape of that, or no?
People,
Okay.
roughly people shape.
humanoids.
Okay. No features that stick out well.
Nope.
Okie doke. Well then. Let's go. Let's go, girls.
Excellent.
initiative, Tatiana, Vivian, and Chiki.
Initiative?
Cheeky got a 27.
What are you rolling for?
Initiative.
Initiative. Somebody's trying to sneak up on you while you're sleeping.
29. 32.
25.
Are all of us sleeping in one room together?
Yes, it's cots in the same room where you just had the feast.
Okay.
No.
Well, then my battle cry this time is, guys, wake the fuck up! They're gonna kill us!
Excellent. Do we? I don't think we do yet. But
Their initiative rolls, so far 2 of them have rolled a 1.
eh.
Dope.
At least got a decent one. Okay. Tulia, you knifed one guy.
Hmm?
You got up, you knifed one guy, you have another action.
Knife at the next guy. $29 to hit
Okay.
with 10 damage.
Another very solid hit to the other guy. He's in a world of hurt too, but nothing didn't sever his arm the same way. Okay. Let's see. Next person up is Tatiana.
Woohoo!
There are 5 figures that are moving towards you. They're now rushing. Once you yell, they will start rushing at you. They're currently trying to do the sneak up on your sleeping forms.
Are they within 20 feet of each other?
Yes.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I'm giving no fucks. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Want to attack me? Get
We will
wrecked.
say that the cots that you guys had were all against the south wall, and they had snuck in from the door that faces to the west.
All right.
You do have enough space to throw your fireball without hitting any of your friends.
Perfect.
So let's see. Give me an attack roll.
27.
Okay. Now give me damage.
All right. Places of a D6 and places of a D6. Oop, dropping my dice. Okay, so 5, 8, 9, 9, 14, 20, 21.
Thank you.
And I guess I didn't think about it earlier with Vesta. I would have left Vesta on the boat.
Okay.
So that was only 2 actions for me. So can I give my other action to Vesta to come out from the boat to help Siobhan or Tulia?
Yes, you can.
Cool. So Vesta is gonna, hearing the ruckus upstairs and the yelling, comes out to see what's going on and notices that Tulia is being attacked by some men, and she's gonna do a charge at them however close she can get. I'm assuming she's gonna have to use 1 or 2 actions to get close to them.
Coming up out of the boat, and it'll take 2 of her actions to get to join the fight.
Okay.
She has a 3rd action to do her attack with.
Okay. So she's going to bite the leg of the person closest to Tulia to try to get them off of her for 30. Oh look,
30 hit.
here's Vesta. Oh, her
Yeah,
came
Vesta
running.
came. Says, I heard you
Her
needed
came
me.
running. All right, let me.
And how many points of damage?
Oh, I landed on a corner. 6 points of damage. And that's the end of our turn.
That closest person to Tulia turns out to be the little girl who had pulled out a knife and was getting ready to slash at Tulia.
Oh, I
Oopsies.
was gonna put myself in between her and the mean guys that were attacking us.
Well, Vesta saw her pull a knife and Vesta went after her. Sorry.
Vesta sensed a threat and went after it.
Okay, let's see. Next up,
Vesta wanted to save you. See her tear.
one of the guys who managed to dodge and get out of the way of the fireball and only took partial damage, rolls to his feet and charges straight at Tatiana. Now in the light, Tatiana is slightly blinded by going from using dark vision via her earrings to blowing up a fireball in the middle of the room.
Fair.
So you'll have a little penalty to your AC for that. The other part of this is this creature charging you is not a human.
Oh. Is it a Falgan?
It is not a Falgan. It is a creature with long, lanky arms and legs and a mottled gray and tan skin.
It's Thin Man.
Wannabe
Just,
Cthulhu? Dude, my dog's breath smells like stinky fish right now, and it's really funny that, like, I call her Vesta and we're all around fishy stuff, because obviously Vesta ate some fucking fish without telling you guys.
Strikes at you twice with long, claw-like hands.
Okay.
Yikes.
Let's see. Does a 19 beat your armor class?
No!
You're dying.
Does a 21 beat your armor class?
No!
Dying.
Was it close?
23 is my AC.
Okay. Well, the second one, the claws graze across the armor, graze across your dress, and
Okay.
you just feel that little bit of magic shield that you have, keeping him from actually ripping your clothing.
Okay.
Good.
Let's see. His turn. The one that Tulia stabbed with her knife approaches, and it is a man in a seafarer's clothes. Got it. His club is no longer his arm is hanging dead, and his club has been dropped to the ground. So he attempts to punch you with his offhand. Does a 22 pass your armor class?
For me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I've got a great boyfriend. He's really good armor.
Yo, excellent.
He
Can't wait to meet him.
throws some lousy punches and even attempts a kick, none of which even come close to getting you. Having been denied his primary arm is not helping him. Okay, next up on the initiative is Sethi.
Excellent. So so I'm on the windowsill. Am I on the windowsill on the south side with the cots? Or would it be like the north side? Or a total difference?
Let's say you were in the windowsill on the south side near your friends.
Okay. So let me see what else to do spell wise.
Oh, I forgot to. Fireball.
I am like, I'm going to use an action to flip out of being a cat. Come on. And then use hydraulic torrent on in a line, preferably to get as many enemies as possible, but at least to get the one closest to me that wouldn't enter like friendly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, given your position, let's see how many of the 5 you can hit.
And I got a 32.
Okay. You do manage to hose down 3 out of the 5 attackers.
Alright, let me pull up, because it's 8d6's little dice roller to see how much damage they take.
Vivian, you will be next.
I'm coloring another dick pic for you guys.
Hi! So they
This
take 37 damage. This is the full 37 bludgeoning damage. And each creature in the area must attempt a basic fortitude save. The creature that fails the saves are also knocked back 5 feet or 10 feet upon a critical failure. Yay, guys.
whoop whoop.
Okay. One of the guys who was still on fire from the fireball, you just put out his fire for him.
You know what? If you like just did a torrent of water across burnt flesh, it just shakes off. So I didn't do him any favors.
It doesn't help much. Seems how he gets slammed back into the wall and is now laying on the floor, not moving.
Sizzling.
And his body is
Sizzling
laying
something.
at some pretty unnatural angles.
Oof.
Die, bitch.
Yeek.
And then I'm just still asleep through all this? Or does the commotion wake me up?
I'm sorry. When the Tatiana's battle cry definitely woke you up, so I forgot to get your initiative. Please roll initiative for me. Tatiana used the battle cry. I'm assuming you were trying to intimidate.
Yeah.
Give me the roll your intimidate skill for me.
$31.
They are significantly shaken.
Cool.
I got a 34.
Yeah, they did just fuck up. Sorry.
You said you got a what for your initiative?
A 34 for initiative.
There you go.
Alright, so we'll have Vivian go, then Kate.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to cast. First of all, I'm going to release Gomber from the pocket dimension. And then I'm going to cast Sudden Blight. Which,
Alright, what does Sudden Blight do?
so the range is 120 feet and the area is a 20-foot burst, so I'm going to get it as far away from us as possible and encompass the group of the enemies. Each living creature has to make a fortitude save against 26.
Only one of them succeeds.
Okay, give me just a second. Did the rest get failures or critical failures?
One critical failure, the rest were regular.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second.
This is like a really tan ginger dick that I'm drawing on this one.
Excellent. That dick's got some sun. That dick's absorbed some vitamin D.
Oh, he does. Just wait till I show you this
Good.
picture.
He's a healthy being.
Do any of them suffer from any diseases?
No.
Okay. Okay, so alright. The one who suffered or who got the so it's 2d10 damage per person. But the one who got critical failure gets double damage. So he's gonna take
And what's your 2D?
24 damage. for the one who got the critical failure. One of them takes 11 damage, and the last one takes 18 damage.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
This is kind of like a poison. Is it a necromancy spell? What is it?
Yeah, it kind of aims to get rid of all life in the area. Sorry, Cheeky. Sorry, Sebby. But yeah.
Okay, Seppi doesn't know what you do until you do it, then she'll just be like,
Yeah, I accelerate the process of decay in the area.
Okay. We will, by accelerating the area process of decay, we're also going to state that you, the wood in that area is also starting to rot.
Ooh.
It's not actively alive, but you know, it's still subject to decay.
starting the process of decay, as they say.
Aww.
They get my dick
So-
pic.
Is
Very
he
cute.
headed out to your island vacation spot?
No, this is going to be us on our cruise in Mexico.
Sweet.
No!
Yay.
I love it! It's so fun!
/ also our vacation spot.
Yes.
Okay. So Kate, your turn.
Okay.
All of the guys, by the way, were significantly hurt by the by your decay spell.
Am I close enough to any of them to hit them with my fist? Because that's all I've got on me right now.
You'll have to take a step up
Okay.
so you'll have to take at least one movement action to get in range.
Okay, so I'll move close enough to hit somebody.
Okay.
And then I hit with my fist. I rolled a nat 20, and a nat 20 on this dice is just like a happy little kitty face. And it's so cute.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Happy baby! You send me the link for where you bought these dice, girl, because I'm feeling them. They're too cute to not.
Yeah, awesome.
They hook me up with that link.
No.
So I got a nat 20, but with all, do I add everything else to that?
So first you don't need to because you hit hard.
Okay.
So now roll damage for your fists. And are you wearing anything like spiked gauntlets or anything to make your fists more dangerous? Or are you just bare knuckling it?
I think I'm bare knuckling.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a nat 6. This is also a cute little kitty.
No.
I like the one where it's the cat's
And
butthole.
then the one is like a little butt.
Is this a butthole?
It's a butthole.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like having a cat.
Yep, there it
It's
is.
your cat. It's your butthole.
I fucking love it.
All right, a 6
So
plus
cute.
6 plus what's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is a 5, and then I have weapon spec as +2. So 7 plus 6 is 13.
Okay.
I see you, baby. Whooping that ass.
All right. You used one action to move, one action to punch. You want to go for another one?
Yep. Gonna punch again.
No.
And I subtract 5 off of this, right? Since I'm doing the same thing.
Correct.
Okay. So that's 11. 27.
That
Which
still
one?
hits.
Okay, cool. And I rolled a 1. plus 7 is 8. Or do I not hit since I rolled a 1?
No.
That's damage. That doesn't affect whether you hit.
Okay.
So
then,
it just
yeah.
means you did. It wasn't a great hit, but
Yeah.
just because of your sheer strength, it powered through.
But
Yeah.
still,
So it's still 8 damage.
Okay. The guy's head snaps up, and he goes down. As a brawler, he's not dead. He's unconscious.
Valid. This is when I need another action to stomp on him.
This is when you need something like a set of brass knuckles to take that from non-lethal damage to lethal damage.
deeply lethal damage.
Yeah. We'll acquire those next session. Just make a note on your sheet that you want to buy some shit like that, and we'll find it.
Fine.
Okay.
We got so much money. We are the wealthy.
There's a lot of ways to take hitting with your hands to lethal damage.
A
Mhm.
whole new level of badassery.
Mine are lethal, and all I have to do is think a thought to change back and forth.
Nice.
Yay. So it would have been that guy you just knocked unconscious's turn, but he's unconscious.
It is.
The two thugs that are facing off against Tulia. One of them comes in with his club and is advancing on you. When an arrow you see sprout out of the side of his ribs. Three arrows are now sticking out of his back. Looking to the deck of the ship, Thwack is there with his short bow, putting some arrows into this motherfucker. All of which qualify as backstabs.
Nice.
The guy falls over dead.
Nice.
The other guy approaching you is a little bit surprised and a little scared by the let's see. One guy's got his arm down. Vesta's attacking the girl, and one guy's dead. But he will still continue to advance on Tulia.
Bring it. It's my ship.
27 to hit.
Just barely.
Oh no.
Okay. 4 points of damage.
Oh. Okay.
And he smacks you in the shoulder with his club.
Ow! Don't do that.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 on the d6.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not gonna put much of a dent in my problem. Yeah, I'm good.
Boom.
Like that's not.
On doing that, his form shifts. It's no longer a fisherman standing in front of you.
Is it a tentacle monster?
Nope.
No.
A creature, let's see.
Falcon?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Looks like that.
Ooh!
Ooh.
I don't like it.
Don't kiss him. Don't kiss him.
Yep.
Anybody got the occult skill? This is also what the creature that Tatiana saw in the dark.
15 for occultism.
Oh, hold on. Let me roll. I got good on that shit.
I heard this thing from this person.
16. 28.
Tatiana, on reflection, knows you're facing doppelgangers. Anybody not know what a
for
doppelganger?
occultism.
Pardon?
I got a 20 for occultism. Not 20.
A nat 20? Okay, that's nat 20 plus whatever your occultism bonus is, double it.
So my occultism is 12, so that's 24. So
Plus
it's
20, you got a 44.
44.
Somehow it seems that you actually have seen a doppelganger before. So one of the longshoremen that you worked with turned out to have been replaced by a doppelganger. These are creatures that infiltrate places and assume people's identity.
oh wow.
Once they get a chance, they will read a person's mind and fully assume their identity.
So are they kind of similar to shapeshifters in this world, where like they normally look like that creature, but they can shapeshift into this other person to make themselves appear like that person?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
They're pretty much the next best thing to the body snatchers.
Okay. Got it.
So I rolled a 15 on occultism, but I also have a feat that says I get an answer with even if I fail. But if I fail, I've got a chance at a correct answer. So I'm going with I heard a story somewhere in the city, in a port, and
Yeah.
It's a shapeshifter, and clearly that tongue that he's got hanging out of his mouth, he uses that to try and strangle people.
Oh, damn.
yeah, I'm not gonna try and kiss him anymore.
Mm.
Not that I was before either, but you know, hey.
No, X.
Yeah.
Now, the one that fell dead from the combination of the fireball and the torrent of water, there's no longer a body there. It's more a pile of ooze.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Gross.
Somebody's cleaning this deck later, and it ain't me.
It's not you.
You're on the dock, not the deck.
Ah, good. Go ahead, like that. My mess.
Yeah, it's not on the boat. It's fine.
I thought you said that they were, because we were sitting on the ship drinking.
That is not what I understood. You were told. You told her that you were going to meet her on the dock.
That's where we met. And then I
Yeah.
said we went
Oh,
onto the.
that's where I positioned you. So
Okay.
we'll stick with that for now.
All right.
Hey,
That's-
you have to clean up goop.
That defeats my attacks with them of not on my ship.
I mean, you were there
Well, you're
almost on
defending
your
your ship. That's steps away.
Yeah.
There.
Ship.
Let's see, that one's dead. That one's dead. One of them turns and attacks Kate, using its claws to try and rip into your skin. Does a 23 beat your armor?
No.
Okay.
I was cooking something that smells really good in my apartment. It's like, give me your food!
Oh, if it's Zane Mexi, if I read that right, yes. The fireball went off inside the building. So, myself, Kate, Vivian, and Sephi stayed inside the building to rest, while Tulia, which was being played by Siobhan, went to the ship to meet up with the girl privately. On the ship, I left my Firefox, Vivian left her Skelly boy Caradan, and then my minion goblin friend Thwack also stayed behind. So that's why we're a little bit separate right now, and the fireball went off inside the building, totally nowhere near the ship, because if I was on the ship, I would not have thrown a fireball. Tulia would have slit my throat.
That would be the last thing you ever did before Tulia just killed you.
Yeah, that would not have been okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we're back to the top of the round.
Tulia.
That would be Kate, 34.
Oh. Am I close to anyone who's still alive?
There are
I think we murdered everyone. Haven't we murdered everyone?
No.
There-
We've murdered everyone.
There are 3 heavily injured individuals, 1 dead one unconscious. 5 individuals total inside the room with you.
Whoever I'm closest to, I want to hit.
Okay?
Punch him.
Just write down.
But go ahead and give me an attack roll.
29.
Hit. And damage.
8.
8 points of damage. Knocks that one unconscious too.
I'm gonna slam my fist down on top of his head to try to go for a kill.
Okay. Give me an attack roll because you're still trying to defend against others around you. Not just a simple draw.
I got a nat 1.
Okay.
Man.
You're unable to complete that strike as one of the other guys is threatening you, and so you're not able to land the blow sufficiently.
Okay.
You still have one more action.
Can I roll to hit again?
You can roll to hit him. You can roll to hit one of the upright ones. You've got 2 upright opponents still in your vicinity.
Okay, let me hit one of the upright ones.
Okay.
That's 29.
Oh, also, you are capable of
24.
you are also capable of using improvised weapons.
Okay.
So like breaking off a table leg, that kind of thing, when you're unarmed.
Okay. Alright.
But 29 definitely hits the guy. These guys aren't heavy in the armor class. They're sneaky, and mind reading is their usual tactic.
Okay.
What's your damage?
12.
And he's unconscious too.
Sure. Yeah, Red, just think WWE, where they like pick up, chairs and stuff to smash them over people. You can totally pull those moves.
You can WWE.
I'm
You
gonna make
also-
a good that.
You know, given your size, you can make an attack roll to grab somebody, and a second attack roll to throw them.
Oh, nice.
And then they take damage from whatever you throw them into.
I recommend the spiky wall.
But the on fire wall that's now slightly crumbling.
Yes. Solid.
Okay, Tatiana.
Very.
Okay.
What did it? Oh, no, me next. I
What?
could have sworn.
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
Tulia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yours was that high. Tulia, you have one guy who is
Tulia, then
with the dead arm. You have one guy that's uninjured, and you have the young girl.
I'm
You have
going
one,
to do an
one
injured,
dead at your feet.
an injured guy first. Throwing at him with a 32.
Okay, that hits.
10 points of damage. Followed by a
Roll me a
second.
d6 first.
Huh?
Roll me a d6.
D6. 1.
You just put one in his eye.
Fabulous.
He's not dead, and you don't know if doppelgangers have eyes, brains behind their eyes, but he's now blinded.
Well,
With
since
the-
I was thinking him so quick, I wasn't even waiting for the first one to land. Hit with a 30 on the second throw, doing another 10 damage.
He is blinded and has a dagger sticking out of his chest as well as his eye. he screams, and let's see. He manages to not fall off of the pier. But he's flailing at the dagger in his face.
No, don't worry, it won't stay there for long. These are the returning daggers.
Yep. Alright.
Now,
Caradan makes an appearance on deck. And he's been ordered to defend the ship. So he's not allowed to leave the ship. However, he takes out his short spear and chucks it at the young girl creature thing and impales her as well.
Nice.
Okay.
me.
Fiona. Sephi.
Wait, I didn't go. It's me.
Yay! So how many are standing? How many are unconscious? How many are
Oh,
dead?
did you
Oh, it's
say
not
Tatiana
Tiana.
that I skipped over you?
You did.
Yeah, because it was it's Tulia and then me.
Okay, go ahead.
And then Sephi.
I shall wait.
So two guys left. One.
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 You've got one, and Siobhan, Tulia still has 3 that are standing, but many of them are in a world of hurt.
All right. Cool. I am going to. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. That's a rain.
The one is probably down about half its hit points.
Is he far enough away from a singular person that I could do a 15-foot cone without hitting a friend?
Which one of my people?
They're close enough that if your attack roll is off, that you have a risk of hitting somebody, but you can aim that.
33.
Okay. Kate feels a little bit of heat as a whoosh of flame slides past her and engulfs the one who was getting ready to turn and run. What's the damage?
6 points of damage. And then, I give my other action to Vesta.
Okay. Caradan's spear currently has the girl creature thing stapled to the dock. And she is attempting to slide her way up the spear handle. That is who Vesta had attacked last.
Yes, which she gets 3 points of persistent damage.
Okay. What else is she gonna do?
So, where is the spear at in the girl? Is it like in her body and she's like trying to slide off of it? Is it like an arm or like?
It's through her gut.
Through her gut. So Vesta is gonna do a tail slash, like right next to the spear at her tummy to like bat her back down, basically.
Okay.
And she got 28.
Yeah.
That hits.
8 points of damage. And she's gonna do another one, which would be 21 without the minus. Is it -5?
-5.
So 16.
Not enough to hit.
Okay. Well, she ain't gonna get any higher than that, so she's just gonna I know she doesn't as a cat because she's a fire fox. But whatever foxes do that look like really angry and mean and just like flare her fiery tail.
Flare up.
Just like, bitch, you better stay down or I'm gonna smack you again.
This creature, while doesn't appear to be fully dead, is in a world of hurt. It was smaller and weaker than the others.
That's what it gets.
Luna was in the chat and said, how's the old team doing? And I said, doing okay in a battle now. And she said,
Yeah.
kicking ass and taking names, miss y'all.
So thanks. Yes, you do.
It is now Sephi's turn.
Huzzah!
There is one guy left who's in the room, and it does look like he's preparing to run.
Is the doppelganger still left?
They're all doppelgangers.
Are doppelgangers fiends? Do you know? Would I know?
They are not fiends.
No. Well then, I might just bap him with a lightning bolt as he prepares to run.
That is probably massive overkill.
I'll bap him with an electric arc then as he prepares to run. And I got a nat 20.
Whoop whoop.
Okay. So you've never seen a person explode before from getting hit with electricity.
Ooh, spicy.
There's a first time for everything.
Kate, you are very thankfully not quite in splatter range as he was, a little further away, but it smells bad. Between the charred flesh, the rotting flesh, and now the exploded slime that was this doppelganger, it's kind of rank in here. Oh, did I mention the building you're in is on fire now?
That's what I get for attacking us.
Or at least the south side of the building where the main entrance is. Pretty well on fire. You might want to try and figure out how to get out of here.
Yeah. I might
That's fair.
go through the window, which I can only assume is broken at this point. So.
Oh, God. Well, acrobatics check to crawl out the window. I got a 6.
So you guys are out of the initiative round right now.
Yeah.
Because there's no enemies facing you. Your options for exiting is there is a bedroom door, you suppose, living quarters of the mayor is to the north, and the kitchens are to the door to the kitchens where the food came out of are off to one side, not on fire. Just the main doors area is on fire. Also, it's starting to crumble and fall inward due to the blight spell.
Go to the kitchen. Because most of the time kitchens have water as well. So. And if they attack us, that's what we're gonna do.
Kitchens also usually happen to have doors that lead to the outside to bring in food and so forth, and out to the yard where their garden is, etc., that kind of thing.
Exactly.
So, if everyone's following, you do find such a door leading out that way. There is no one in your way at this moment.
Excellent.
All right, Tulia.
Hey.
You've got one guy with a dead arm. You've got one guy who's been blinded, and you have the little girl who's near death, slumped over on the spear.
What a
I'll pull my cutlass and close the distance on
You
the
do
guy.
not have your cutlass with you.
Oh, that's
You went back to the boat.
I did go back to the boat. I have my
I thought you
cutlass.
would have your cut this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 33 to hit.
Hits a lot.
Let's see. 6, 9 damage.
Who are you hitting? The blind guy or the guy with the dead arm?
Dead arm.
Okay.
Does he drop yet?
Nobody's significantly staggered from the deep slice that you just put into his rib cage.
Swinging again. Nat 20 to hit.
Dead.
Cool.
Dead.
And my third hit, I will turn to the guy that was blinded and swing at him with a 17 to hit.
Because of the negatives for the third attack.
That's including the negatives.
Oh, that's including the negatives?
That's including the negatives. I rolled
Okay.
a 17.
Nice.
Then because he's blind, you also get a positive 5 for that.
Okay.
Ooh, woo.
So that one hits.
Alright, and that gives 8 damage.
His legs crumple out from underneath him, and he's laying on the deck wheezing.
Beautiful. It's a gorgeous sight.
This is what you get, bitch.
Okay.
Live like a
Um,
bitch, die like a bitch.
Thwack jumps down off of the railing of your ship where he was sending arrows out, and you have the blind guy who's trying to crawl his way towards the edge of the dock, and the young girl who is rasping and wheezing on the spear, Caradan's spear that she's impaled on.
Oh,
You are out of initiative as nobody is actively trying to fight you. What do you choose to do?
Who?
Um,
Oh, Tulia?
yeah, I'm gonna go over the blind guy and I'm gonna punch him in the face and try and cave his face in. 'Cause that tongue is creepy as fuck.
excellent.
Don't roll a 1.
Bless you.
5 to hit.
What was that?
35 to hit.
His head smashes like a melon.
Yes, excellent. Yes.
That leaves the girl impaled. She's got a whopping 2 hit points left.
Walk over and pull the tear the spear out of her.
Okay?
Magic
Has
edge
1 hit point left.
Jab again.
Oh, that doesn't do 2 hit points.
No.
I mean, come on. A good spear is usually barbed. It's gotta hurt coming out.
The barb is what delivered the 1 hit point.
Fair enough.
The D4 I rolled only gave you 1 point.
Well, then I'm hitting her in the face too. With a nat 20.
Nice.
So, with this downward club fist, she just crumples into a pile.
No, boxer.
Oh, okay. Her face caves in as she somersaults backwards off the dock.
Fabulous.
Looking around, all of the your assailants, their bodies are dissolving into a pile of ooze.
Just tell me none of the ooze came back when I got my blades back.
No, it didn't come. It didn't come back with ooze on it. They
I didn't want to
start.
have
They start turning into ooze shortly after death, not immediately.
Yeah, I really didn't want to have to clean that out of the scabbards.
Just throw it into the ocean.
Okay.
So, Julia, what are you going to do next? Let's see. Just give me a perception check. We'll start there.
19 and an 18. Plus, nope, that's, 19 and an 18.
Many, got it. So the building where you were having dinner is on fire. You see a number of shapes running in every direction away from the village.
What's the sense I'm getting from the bracelets?
Everyone
Oops.
is alright. Turns out you're the only one who even got hit.
Dang it, Joe.
Their sneak attack failed, simply because your perception roll was high enough that they didn't manage to club you and knock you unconscious.
Aha! Got him.
It was a well-coordinated attack, but
We're too good for that.
did not work.
Mm-hmm.
You sense that your friends are in the direction of the burning building.
Am I
Of
getting?
course we are.
Am I getting any panicked sense from them, like they might be trapped?
No,
Then
there's no panic. You feel a sense of that cautious state of one who's in battle or is recently in battle. That adrenaline state.
okay, accomplished.
Once we are out of there, can I also use hydraulic push to try to put out the fire I started?
Seems reasonable.
Just
Yeah,
a thought.
You could if you want to, yes.
I mean, I was only trying to harm. I don't want to burn down the whole motherfucking building. This is all they got. It's just a few people.
I wonder if all of them are doppelgangers, though. I wonder if we stumbled upon
We don't-
a den of evil.
I mean, we don't. We don't know.
Yeah.
So nobody's running up to the building to try and put it out.
They're all just running away from the building.
And based on some of the perception rolls I did earlier, feeling how off everything was, yeah.
Fuck it, I'll let it burn.
Yep. Well, and also on that note, we probably should maybe wrap it here and then come back to Tulia finding us and us reconverging and figure out what the heck is
At
happening.
9 already.
Yeah.
All right. So, the summary, what you'll find is that it does turn out that all of the villagers have run away.
Okay. Or at least they're not. Have they run away? Do we actively see them running, or are they not there?
Tulia sees figures running away from the village in all sorts of different directions.
Okay.
You guys will also see figures running away from the village in general. As you look around, nobody's running towards the fire to deal with it. They're all running away.
So they're afraid of fire. God.
Or something. But no.
Well, okay, so I guess we couldn't have looted the bodies because we ran out of the fire, so there was no body looting for us. But what about Tulia? Did any of the bodies around her have anything? Sorry, Tulia, I'm taking over on your looting.
There's no bodies left. They all
Oh, they-
turned to slime.
They all turned to goop?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Well then, that's
well,
fucking
there was
weird.
nothing to loot anyway. We did not miss out.
Nothing. The bodies and even their clothes were part of their shapeshift.
Whoa.
The loot here is going to be in the village left by the people who were the original. The shapeshifter took over.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Or things that the shapeshifters have collected.
Yeah.
Who else they may have tricked and robbed.
This is
That's
true.
where the loot is. There's no bodies.
Yeah, well, I don't think fire burns gold, so at least if there's any gold left, we'll find it.
So if they've collected any money between here and there, we got it.
Yeah, if you want to do looting though, it might be easier if you did put the building out.
Alright. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna just kind of stand around outside being like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck just happened? And more of like in a panic mode before I put the building out. And then when I notice things are just kind of like calming down, then I'll try to put the building out.
Okay. We'll say that you guys all were pull back to your boat and offshore for the night,
Okay.
and you'll be able to get a decent rest before investigating in the morning.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They can take us out to some deeper water and drop anchor.
Perfect.
All right.
Alright.
We will pick
Cool.
up there next week.
Yay!
Cool.
Good job, guys. Pretty good.
Sweet.
Alright.
Um,
Bye.
Good
Night.
just-
Y'all take care now. You hear?
I noticed that Winter left already, but we'll need to do a reminder. that we're doing the 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. for you guys in the Denver area, but 6 p.m. for Central Standard Time to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time or 9 p.m. Mountain, just so that way we're all prepared and ready to go early, and we've got no character sheets to upgrade between now and then.
We're
So
actually
hopefully,
aiming to end at 8:30.
Okay.
We did run a little bit late tonight.
okay, that's
Because
cool.
Winter needs to be in bed about now.
Gotcha. Well, again, if we want to discuss, like, even starting, 30 minutes earlier or something, like, I'm free all day every Monday, so I'm cool with starting a little earlier. I'm cool with going however long, but whatever works for everybody's schedule. If we want to chat and just make sure we all know what time so we can be here and be ready and kick ass for, like, 3 hours straight.
Honestly, I think if we're all here at 5 and ready to go instead of,
5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we can get 3.5 hours in, that should be good.
Cool. Cool. Well, thank you all for tuning in this evening, and thank you guys for playing with me. And we will catch you guys Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will not be playing this Wednesday at 6 p.m. as it's our week off from D&D. So I will catch you guys next Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. Maybe I might, have a day free to play some other video games. Probably not, but either way. See you guys later.